Subtracting polynomials is just like adding them, but there's one extra step at the beginning. Basically, instead of just dropping the parentheses, because there's a minus in front of the second one, you need to distribute the negative sign to that second polynomial. So looking at our first problem here, negative 6x plus 7 minus 2x minus 4, there's nothing in front of the first parentheses, so we can just leave that one and all the terms in there as they are. But because there's a negative in front of that next parentheses, sometimes it helps me to think of it as being a negative 1. And then I distribute the negative 1 to that parentheses. So negative 1 times 2x is minus 2x. Negative 1 times negative 4 is a plus 4. So when you've got a minus in front of a parentheses, basically it changes all the signs in the parentheses that come after it. Instead of a positive 2x, we had a minus 2x. Instead of a minus 4, we have a plus 4. Now we combine like terms. Negative 6x minus 2x, we have negative 8x. 7 plus 4, we have plus 11. Let's take a look at another one. Here again, we can there's nothing in front of that first parenthesis, so we can just drop it. Pretend the parentheses aren't even there. The next one, when there's a minus sign in front of a parenthesis, we're going to change all the signs in that parentheses. It's like distributing a negative 1. Instead of positive 4x cubed, we have minus 4x cubed. Instead of plus 7x squared, we have minus 7x squared. Instead of minus 8, we have plus 8. And now we combine like terms. 2x cubed minus 4x cubed, we would have negative 2x cubed. The minus 7x squared doesn't have like terms. The minus 5x doesn't have like terms. And then we have 3 plus 8 would be plus 11. And that would be the answer. So unlike the adding problems up above where you could just drop the parentheses and combine like terms, when you're subtracting, you can drop the first set of parentheses, but you change the signs of the second polynomial and then combine like terms. So let's look at two more. Here we have the same polynomials. The first problem we're adding, the next problem we're subtracting. Here we've got 3x squared plus x minus 4 plus x squared plus 2x plus 3. When you're adding, you can just drop the parentheses, pretend they're not even there, and combine like terms. So here we would have 3x squared plus x squared, and remember that's the same thing as 1x squared. So we do 3 plus 1, and that would be 4x squared. Then we have x, which is like 1x plus 2x. That gives us plus 3x. And then negative 4 plus 3, we have minus 1, like that. And that would be our answer. Now the next one, there's nothing in front of the first parentheses, so we can leave all those terms alone. But when there's a minus in front of the next parentheses, it means we're going to change the signs. So instead of x squared, it becomes minus x squared. Instead of plus 2x, it's minus 2x. And instead of plus 3, it's minus 3. So now I'm going to go ahead and put a 1 in front of x, a 1 in front of x squared. 3x squared minus 1x squared is 2x squared. 1x minus 2x is minus 1x, which I'm just going to write as minus x. And then negative 4 minus 3 would be minus 7. So it takes about the same number of steps to add or subtract. The important thing is to remember, when you're adding, you just combine like terms. When you're subtracting, you have to distribute that negative sign. Change the signs of everything in that second polynomial and then combine like terms.